Imagine this.
You close your eyes tonight. Your heart stops. And just like every other morning, you wake up. Same bed, same life. Nothing feels different. You brush your teeth. You drink your coffee. You live your day exactly as you always do. Because that's what you always do. You've been doing this for years, dying every single night, and waking up like nothing ever happened. An endless, perfect loop. Until now. So tell me, which version of you is watching this video? Welcome back to AlterFlekt, where we peel back the veil and step into the realities that bleed quietly into our own. Realities most people never notice until it's already too late. Tonight, we descend into one of the most unsettling truths I've ever uncovered. You die every night, but your life never ends. You've been dying peacefully in your sleep for years, waking up the next morning like nothing happened, living the same life on an endless, invisible loop, and you never knew. Until tonight. Stay with me, because once you see the pattern, you can never unsee it. Let's talk about this morning. You opened your eyes, just like you always do. The alarm sounded the same. The floor was cold in all the usual places. Your coffee tasted exactly how it always tastes. Nothing was wrong. And yet, something felt off. A quiet déjà vu that isn't quite déjà vu. The feeling that you've lived this exact morning before. Not yesterday, not last week, but hundreds of times. You went through your entire day on autopilot. The same jokes, the same thoughts, the same small decisions. Because this is the life you remember. This is the only life you've ever known. Or so you believe. Then night comes. You close your eyes, your heart stops, you die peacefully in your sleep. And tomorrow morning, you'll wake up again, exactly the same, perfect loop, until the day you finally notice. And that day is today. So how does it actually work? How can you die every night and wake up the next morning with no one noticing, not even you? Every night, when you fall into deep sleep, your consciousness reaches a point of total surrender. For one brief moment, you die, peacefully, quietly. In that instant, something resets. Your mind slips out of this day and slips right back into the next one. The transfer is flawless. Same body, same memories, same life. There's no alternate universe, no parallel life, just this one, looping. Every single day is a continuation written by the version of you that died the night before. And because it's seamless, you never question it. That slight exhaustion you feel even after sleeping 8 hours, that's the echo of dying. Most people live their entire lives like this and die without ever knowing. But some start to notice the seams. And once you see them, the loop begins to crack. And that's when the real nightmare begins. So you've started noticing. The loop is cracking. And it doesn't break all at once. It starts in the mind. At first it's small, a word on the tip of your tongue that never comes, no matter how hard you reach for it. A memory that feels borrowed, like it doesn't fully belong to you. You catch yourself thinking, I've done this before, but you dismiss it. You call it exhaustion. You call it nothing. Sleep becomes terrifying, not because you're tired, but because you don't trust what happens when you stop being awake. You fight it. You delay it. You try to stay conscious just a little longer, because the moment you let go, another version of you takes over. And then it begins. The question you can't stop hearing in your own thoughts. Which you is the real one? The one who died last night? Or the one waking up right now? How many times have you already died? Right now, even as you watch this, something inside you is already ending. Not metaphorically, not emotionally, but in the only way your mind knows how to hide it. Memory bleed, sleep dread, That quiet fear that you are not original, you are just the latest continuation. But some versions of you don't stay quiet. They break. Not everyone survives the noticing, because once you see it, you start watching yourself fail in advance. You recognize your mistakes before you make them, but you still make them anyway. You can't stop it, because you are not the one steering it. You try to break the pattern, you try to choose differently, but tomorrow's you is still the same person who died last night. The loop doesn't give you a new life. It forces you to relive the only life you already failed to escape, and slowly, it changes you. Loneliness stops feeling temporary. Regret stops feeling emotional. It becomes structure, something permanent, something normal, until one night, you stop negotiating with sleep. You stop resisting it. You stop even asking what happens next. When the you watching this starts hoping tonight is the last one. So what are you, really? Are you a continuous soul, or just the latest echo in an endless chain? Did the real you die years ago, and you've only been copies, pretending to be whole? Free will becomes a joke. You're not progressing, you're rehearsing forever. And maybe that's the true horror. Not that you die every night, but that nothing ever changes. This is the void, and you've been living in it all along. Tonight, when you close your eyes, one version of you will die, and another will wake up tomorrow, carrying everything the last one couldn't fix. So tell me, are you the one who dies tonight, or the one who wakes up tomorrow? If this video made your chest tighten, rewatch it tomorrow. You'll catch the things you missed today. This has been AlterFlekt. Sleep well tonight, if you still can. See you in the next life.